RLH F1. This is C3 into Season 7, and we're on to Hanoi, Vietnam. First time we will be driving this track, as it is the first time it's on the calendar. And we are starting qualification now. Seems dry, but very much cloudy. Oh, we have a car. Yes, there are a few cars leaving the pit, and I'm seeing like some are onto the medium tires. And here we have Matchup as the first one leaving the pit of this. Well, how long is this track? It's over 5 kilometers. It's a very, very tricky track. It's a street track. And yeah, some very, very long straights. Also, lots and lots of tricky, quick corners. Behind Matchup is Alex in the Red Bull. Alex still fighting for the championship, something we'll get back on a bit later. After them, we see Rika in the Renault. This is what we see here. It's right where he starts in a very, very tricky cornery section. Although I said it's the first time RLH driving it, of course. Yesterday we had the Romanians here taking the honor for the international tiers, T1 and T3. Are the first ones to do. Right, here we go. One is a left-hander. I'll take you on the track, and then we have a long right-hander coming up on the left, right, and then we have a straight. Of course, it's purple, and then we have a right and left-hander. This tricky corner. This one you want to take as much speed as you can, because after this is a very, very long straight. Still has a turn in it. Now, turn 10, and after that we come into the RLH 11. It's really important you. Oh, that's well done by Matchup. Took enough speed with it coming out. And then we go into turn 12, the right-hander. And short turn 13. Now we got lots of left and right-handers after each other. So difficult to do it all right up, and it's Matchup who's going to go back into the pit. Let's watch what Alex is doing. Setting a lap time. Andrea Ivan is in second, Ahmed in third, and Rika in fourth. And so far, Alex is quickest by far. Seems like both Phil and Melter are pretty much off pace, but I have to say it's done on a harder compound. Lurch into fifth on the softs. Here we have Basmat R2. Well, I'm pretty sure. 6 time from Boss Motor. I'm pretty sure in the last turn 22, we're gonna see a few drivers scraping the wall and losing the front wing. We're following his Atomic here. Well, his lap is already invalidated. So we're following Maggot. That's a pretty good lap by Maggot being following in this move. Actually, the quickest sector 3 and the second fastest time so far. So who is out on a lap now? Ooh, Phil? Not sure if he just missed or just let his grip roll out. I think tonight it's a difficult track, and you've got the walls very close around you. So it's a bit of combination of Baku and Monaco at the same time, and combining that with probably the first time drivers are driving here. We're gonna see a lot of mistakes, a lot of retirements, and that could give us a surprising race outcome. Oh, Phil's going inside. Right, here we are with Ben, who is our championship leader, and together with his main rivals, Atomic, the only ones who have not set a time yet. So this might be a good moment to look at the championship standings. Well, Ben is clearly in the lead. He has 198 points. Sorry, 189 points. Small difference with 8 podiums, 5 wins. He has quite a massive lead over Alex in Red Bull, a lead of 55 points, and we have Atomic in third with 123 points. And basically, it's just Alex and Atomic who... Oh, Ben! Still grabs pole, even though he did hit the wall on the last corner. And that last corner it reminds me a bit of the World Champions in Canada, Montreal. I think we're going to see some crashes and spectacular things there. And that's going to cause a lot of havoc. So, Alex has not won a race so far. Well, meanwhile, we're looking into Atomic, who's starting his hot lap now. The perfect timing for that. Alex, although he has not won a single race, he's been on the podium 7 times. Atomic, our Italian driver for Alfa Romeo, was on the podium 4 times and won 3 times. And especially looking at Atomic's races, I think he's just as fast as Ben is. But he made more mistakes, or was more unlucky a few times. Oh, and he invalidated his lap. So let's have a look at others. Yes. Let's see if Alex can improve. On this really long straight. A bit of a lock up there, but still seems to have some good traction coming out of that corner. Purple in sector 2, and it's 6 tenths up. If you can keep that up in the last sector, then you'll be off on a new pole time. Could be a high 39 or low 34. Yes, that's a good left corner. Oh yeah, 33.6, what a time. Well done, Alex. Here we are with Ahmed, who is in P7, is about to improve his time quite a lot. Could be P3. He's just 3 tenths off, and he seems to be like half a second under. Or up, actually. Here he is. 34.8 P3 for him. Only drive on a quick lap now has failed. Eventually all drivers made the decision to go on the soft tire. Doesn't seem like a very quick lap fill. Nah, it's the only lap. So, nobody on a hot lap now. Or maybe Boss Months. Bossmoth's quite an enigma as a driver, because he can be lightning quick, he can be fighting for wins in this tier, but so far, just one race this season where it all clicked for him, been on the podium and won that race. But in the standings, it's not all that great, with just 39 points. And 10th position, but if you think that in that one race you got 25 points, in the other 10 races you just scored P14. But he can be quick in this thing. Again had a purple sector 2. So he is on a quick lap. Decent last corner. Oh, that's pretty good. 34.8. That's P4 for him. Maggot on his hot lap. Alright, Melton Rep has come in. Maris Daniel trying to improve on his lap. And let's switch to Atomic first because he's the only driver and has not set a lap time yet since he invalidated his previous attempts. And with less than 2 minutes on the clock, it's fair to say it's his final attempt. Takes a lot of risks on those curves, but it is a purple sector 1, and now let's see how he can do on the straight and especially the exit of it. I see now the car's being faster than straight, so it means they'll probably have a bit more wing. Decent exit. Not invalidated. Just 2 more turns to go. Seems like a pretty good lap while me and Ron Mack retired. Just barely missed me a lot. And it's 33.7. That's just 1/10 from pole position. So this qualifying beast, as I call it, Tommy. If you ask why, well, mentioned it before, but he's among the top drivers in statistics when it comes to amount of pole positions. He was in 6th overall, actually tied for 5th with 17 pole positions, tied with more than short, but has done it about 100 races less. But given this was his last lap and he's in 2nd, he won't be on pole today. And it seems like Alex will be getting pole. Ben retires. So Ahmed seems like the last man who has a chance. And his sector 2 was purple, so he'll be close. How close will he be? That's it, that's Paul. Anyone who can improve? And Ivan picks up 8. Lutch coming in. Means Melcher up is still. Oh no, get it to win it. Making his debut. That's it. Scott on P4. While Melcher up is in P14. So we've seen quite a few gaps in here. Gap between P1 and P15 is 2.1 seconds. A bit more than we are used to in this too. But it doesn't have everything to do with being a long track, golf track, and, well, hardly a driver with experience here. So the ones who practice most will really benefit from it. Alright, let's go through the qualifying results. We have Alex on pole with Atomic on front row next to him, ahead of Ben and Guinness to win it. So the top three from the championship leading the start of the race with the newcomer. Then we have Ahmed, Bosmart, Maggot, Matchup, Andre Ivan and Rickett closing the top 10. They have Lurch and Phil, Moonlight Donkey, Multirab, Marius Daniel at 15 and last. So it's the famous top three from this year again. And interesting to see how this new driver will be in race. Seems like weather cleared up a bit for the race. It's less cloudy and seems dry. Meanwhile, I'd like to have a look at who is online in the chat. Alright, I see we have Brand, we have Sammy, Big Bear, and we have Kale here. Welcome, guys. Probably a few other viewers as well. For those in the chat, any predictions? Meanwhile, all drivers have set their strategy for the race and will start the warm-up lap now. Well, no response yet, so I'll give you mine. Given the history of some that I know, is on a track like this, as quick as Ben can be, he is likely to make a mistake somewhere. And not wishing for anything, Ben, but I'll compare this track a bit with Singapore. And we all know what happens with you when you drive Singapore. You somewhere make a mistake and you end up, well, not DNFing, because so far you have a magnificent finishing rate of 100% in about 40 races. But it could cost you a good result. Atomic is known for being in the lead and then somehow miraculously screwing up. Phil is usually pretty good in street tracks, but when it rains and it's dry, so not putting a Phil. So Alex, yeah, I think Alex will be on the podium. I think our newcomer Guinness to win it could be there. And I think we will see a bit of surprise with someone we all expect to be higher up all season, Magic. Also, from the fact that I know that in Baku, this is a bit similar track, he was really great the last time he raced there. Should have won it, but then gave the victory to his teammate who was fighting for the championship. So that's my prediction. Meanwhile, all cars have lined up, and we have red lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and off we go. Oh, I see some a bit of watchables flying there, and it seems like Atomic is in the lead. And Alex and I think Rika are fighting for P2. It's difficult to see because the leaderboard on the left, the aka tower, is like a complete mess. Oh, that's a bit of corner cutting there. And that's a 5-second penalty for Alex. Well, meanwhile, Atomic is off to a crazy start and it's taking an early lead. Alright, so leaderboard seems to be alright. We have Alex in second, Rick in third, Kenneth winning in fourth, Ahmed in fifth. With Matchup close to him, what can Matchup do? Can he pass him? Oh, overshoots a bit there. We have Magan in 7 and Ivan in 8. Bosman's in 9 and men like Donkey in 10, Phil in 11, Ben in 12. So far Ben, and let's have a look at if your car, do you have any damage? Doesn't seem like it, so you are off to a poor start. Or went for the very safe option, but you did lose like 9 positions. And we have man like Donkey in the pit. Oh no, I was wrong. It's Matchup who's in the pit, as well as Lurch, so both off to a pretty poor start. Heading back to the lead is Zatomic, who said yesterday he is on a mission. I am going to try to win every last race of the season. I'm at 5th races to go. That's quite a task for him. He said, if I can do this, I still have a chance. He says Ben will probably make a mistake somewhere or has a bad result somewhere, but first and most of all, I have to put myself in a position to be able to win. So, well, he's off to a good start, and Alex has cleared himself a bit from Rika and is joining in on the party. So the 2 remaining title contenders, apart from the leader, are doing the job. As we see now the predicted pit stop strategy, Sid Pirelli is predicting a 2-stop with either soft, medium, or soft, medium. Meanwhile, Zatomic keeps improving the fastest lap, of course. Alright, let's see. Our newcomer, Guinness to win it, is off to a pretty good start. That 4th position is now at 5th, so not a bad way to start your RLH career in a top 5 position. Oh, this is a nice picture. Alright, some details. Who is on what tyre? Well, the whole top 9 is on softs. Well, Ahmed is past Rick with a bit of luck here. whole top 10 now, because Ben has passed Phil, and Phil is on the hard tire. So with him starting just outside the top 10, he said he must be thinking, I'll go for the long run. Up for a safety car. Daniel Miltrap also chose for a harder compound, and Matchup and Lurch already pitted. Okay, let's see where there's some fighting going on. Under Ivan. Daniel just behind Phil, 0.6. Gonna to win it very close to Rika here. Who is gonna try the inside? Oh, has to back down a little. Oh, then it will be really difficult to use the slipstream, but he'll try using overtake here. Has the rest. Oh, and not sure what happened. Magic retires, and we have a safety car. All right. If we only had a replay function on this game, it would be so nice. Because then we could have seen what happened, but I'm pretty sure Lurch will be happy with it, because he had to pit on lap 1, and now he can close the gap. Alright, let's see if anyone is going to hit. Well, so far my podium prediction with Matchup on it. It's the first retirement of today. Alright. Ooh, the leaders are not pitting, but the rest of them is. With Phil not pitting, it puts him in 3rd. Daniel chooses the same. So those who were not on the softs choose to stay out and move up a lot, because Ahmed, Rick and Mac and Bosmans, Andre, Ivan, Guinness to win, and men like Donkey and Ebony all decided to pit, and this could really bite the race leaders who chose not to, because now all the others will catch up, be right on the gearbox, and will have fresh tires. So it probably would have been wiser from both of them to pit. Let's ask our viewers, what do they think? However, I'm pretty much convinced this will not be the only safety car situation today, so it might not bite them now. It might bite them now, but later on, could pay out. I have to say honestly, my knowledge of racing on this track is very small, so I'm not sure how long these tires will last. But given that with 28 laps, the predicted tire strategy was a 2-stop, I doubt the live prediction of the tire is more than 8 laps. Maybe 9, and soft it is. So, yeah, it would have been wiser to pit for the mediums. Seems like the whole field has catched up, so I pretty sure the safety car will come in at the end of this lap, while we are actually still in sector 1. As we will have a restart now. Also, I have to mention on stream, I'm very disappointed in my son that he refuses to make any coffee for me. So not so thank you very much, Morena Anwar. Noted. I'll have to wait until after the race, I guess. Right, this is the end of the long straight. I remember a race in season 6 C3, and meanwhile we get the notion that indeed safety cars coming in this lap. In Singapore, so a comparable track where it's atomic train pole, we also had a really good safety car, and in also a track where the softs don't last very long, and he also didn't come in, and that decision really bited him. And from then it went from worse to bad, actually. So let's hope for him he'll do fine. Having a result like this at the end will definitely help the championship. Alright, and we are off again. Rika looking close. See if there's a gap with Ahmed. Ooh, Rika defending the inside here, but Maggot taking a completely different line. Bottomot's behind him, ahead of Andre, and getting to win it. He clearly lost a few positions with his pit stop. While Ben moves up, passes men like Donkey, and let's see if Ben can have another comeback race. He's been very consistent. Always in race pace among the top 3, top 4, but from those contenders, the one with by far least amount of mistakes. Getting him great results, a handful of wins. Men like Donkey clearly cannot keep up. Oh, getting to win it. Pits? He must. Oh, that. Well, everyone is still very close to each other, and you have to pit. That's going to cost you a lot of time. Alright, it moves Lurch up to P13. And meanwhile, we have Zatomic and Alex still in the lead on their old softs. Already having quite a gap to Phil, who's on his hard tires. Phil having Maris Daniel behind him. And it's interesting to see all these different lines drives are taking in this corner. It's a long lap time there. But if Phil could last his tires and gets a bit more of temperature in it and improve his lap times just a little, he is in for a really good result here today, because he could keep up this whole pack. And what you're going to get is Atomic and Alex will have to pit soon, and they'll fall back into in traffic. And then the next one will have to pit will be Maris Daniel and Meltirap, who are on a bit of older tires. But so far, Maris Daniel is not really able to attack. Well, Ahmed is really close here. Let's move to Ben, who is close to the under eye. But the whole field is packed here. I'll bet I'll make a move. Well, Ahmed is past Maris Daniel up to 4th, and he could make things difficult for Phil here. Ooh! Slight mistake by Andre with a bit of loss of traction. And Ben goes for the gap. Well, Ahmed's already past Phil. Oh, with a wheel banging there. Keep clean, guys. Let's see if there's any damage. Nope. Thank you for that. Oof. Oh, that? That looked really weird, and that seemed like a bit of connection issue with it, because it looked like Ahmed first hit the wall, and then you see the cross above his name. It means there was a little bit of loss of connection. Oh, we have a retirement. Get it to win it, and we do not have a safety car, nor a virtual one. Mackett and Rick are fighting here. Ooh, slight contact there. Hope there's no damage to cars. Whoa! Mackett tried the inside, and that was. Well, thank you, Mackett, for not using reset on track, because, as you know, it's forbidden. Anyway, tried to go on the inside, but had a small touch, and that made him spin. Well, here is Lurch with the move on Men Like Donkey. Oh! There wasn't a contact here with Andre, and oh, Ben has lost the position. Oh, we have some lovely fights here going on. So Ben apparently made a mistake, lost the position to Men Like Donkey. Marius Daniel is in the pit. That's early. Early when you've started in the mediums, it is. Mackett's coming in as well, probably having damage from his incident earlier this lap. And Satomic and Alex staying out. Well, also Satomic, when we talked last night, is that he said he says he believes a one stop on the soft medium is possible. So if he's able to stretch these tires, and I think you need to make it a one stop on soft medium, you need to do like 12, 13 laps on the soft. Well, they're on the way of doing so. And meanwhile, also creating a gap. Well, Ben is past men like donkey again. Men in P9 for now. Ooh, let's see if we can close in. He's right behind Multi-Ramp. There's an all-the-time Multi-Ramp coming in. So that's a free position. Next up is Lurch, who is actually on his way, moving up. Despite a poor start from Lurch with probably some damage into lap 1 where he has pit. He's on his way, he's doing well. And surprisingly, I see Multi-Ramp going for soft. As well as Marius Daniel, so that means that's basically hoping for a safety car. Rika close to Phil here, but not really close enough to do a move on this long stretch. Oh, whoa, that was no, Rika. That was from way too far back, and it's good you somewhat backed out. Well, we missed Ben's overtake on Lurch because of the action between Phil and Rika. Next up for Ben is, although he's 2.8 behind, is his teammate Bosmas, who will probably not make his life too hard. But he's already closing in quickly, and Rick is still very close behind Phil. Phil on his hard timer really not able to keep up the pace with the top three. Rika going for the inside. Oh. Be careful, Rika. You don't want to inside. Let's see how this goes on the end of the straight before we switch to. Oh no, we're not. We're switching. Andre. Oh, that's not a gap. Oh, that's. Oh, Andre. You went for a gap that was closing. Oh dear. That. Well, I have to say this was not a smart move. Sorry for switching back from the Phil and Rika racing, but I saw on the screen that Andre was closing in so quickly. I had to switch. Meanwhile, Bosmats is into the fight as well, closing in, and so is Ben. Well, meanwhile, Alex is in the pit, so the first of the leaders. Well, of course, he had a 5-second penalty on the opening lap. Serving that as well, while men like Donkey and Andre, of course, come in after having damage. And it will put Alex back into P8. But on fresh tires, we're probably not having to pit anymore. Whoa, Rika and Phil continue to battle. Well, guys, I've seen some great fights, and if you keep it clean without damage, we can only cheer for that. Oh, let's see Phil on the outside. Ben is closing in. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, Ben. On the outside, can you stick it? Oh, he's trying to on the inside with Rick now. Whoa. That was a gutsy move. Ben just didn't stick it, but still. Look, very good racing. Let's take a look at from Ben's car. Well, Atomic is in the pit now. That leads to Ahmed. We'll see a move by Ben soon. On Rick. Also getting on the fight. Because this is some great racing. Let's see. Who is gonna defending, after not attacking, pushing well and wide. Oh, this is yeah, that oh, that's Ben. That's Ben. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that was pretty wide, guys. That could never work. Ben, this is your first ever retirement. Oh, well, it's... Yeah, Phil's having done... Oh, safety car. Ooh, Phil will be happy with that, despite not being happy with everything. But, oh, that's a double stack from the pink Mercedes. Ahmed chose not to come in. Oh, that will bite him. And Atomic, who just pitted, will inherit the lead. Alex will got back to, well, inherit the lead when Ahmed pits. So, basically, so Atomic is second, Alex in third. And Lurch is... Ooh, Lurch, why did you choose the hard tire? That is a choice I didn't understand, because so far you did everything right. P4, Bosmot's in P5 on softs, Rick in 6th, Maggot in 7. Oh, Lurch lost a bit in the pit there because he had A, he had to wait for his teammate, and B, he had repairs. Don't give up, Phil. Still could be a good result in there. Maris Daniel in 9th, Andre in 10th, Melty in 11th, and Men Like Donkey 12, and last for now, just leaving the pit lane. Yeah. Now, coming back to the incident we just had, it's hard to say if there was anyone to blame, because it was just 3 cars going wide. And yeah, it just could never work. However, it was Phil who was there in that position first, so he's the one not to blame for sure. Oh, Ahmed coming in. Oh dear, you'll be falling back far. Should have pitted right away. Well, if you have to race here, ladies and gentlemen, it's very wise to, if there's a safety car, to pit right away on this track, because it's a long track. You lose so much if you do one lap or 2 laps later. See, because Ahmed goes from 3rd before the incident to Ninth? Oh dear. Men like Donkey in the pit again, and I think it's because they put on the wrong tires. He got used mediums, and now he's running fresh hard tires. I'm not sure that's what you really want, but I guess the fresh tires is at least is better. Alright, so we have quite an eventful race so far. And if you look at the championship, it's actually getting interesting. More interesting as it was, because Ben had a lead of over 50 points, and his two rivals are in the lead, and Ben is out for the first time ever. Now, let's see if our leaders are not going to do anything stupid, if they can keep it clean, stay out of trouble, and they can keep the chances alive. I think we'll be doing one more lap under the safety car, because the man like Donkey's still pretty far away. I'm really interested in. Oh, Ben, here you are. Yeah, Ben, if you're watching, I know you stream like yourself as well, so I will watch that part from your stream later on. See how your response was. Meanwhile, we're in lap 18 out of 28. So after this, still 10 laps to go, and most drivers are on fresh tires. And I assume after this lap, the safety car will be coming in, so we have a 10-lap sprint race on this track in Hanoi, Vietnam. We still have 12 drivers left, and I'm pretty sure we see some action, as in some crashes and bold moves. People thinking that, oh, I can get on the podium or really high today and take more risk than he should. And as that, safety car will be coming in at the end of this lap. Well, Brent says, come on, Lurch. Well, yes, do it, Lurch. Get yourself another podium, but you're in third, you're in a good position, but there's one thing absolutely not in your favor, is that you're on your hard tire. Right, let's go racing. Boss Mods going for a move in turn one with Lurch there. Oh, make it stick, Rico in fifth. Lurch already losing a position at turn one, yeah, but fresh salts first. It's just not fair. I mean, it's not equal. Alright, let's see if Alex is going to try anything. Meanwhile, we have under Ivan and Man Like Donkey. I saw them late breaking Man Like Donkey here. Under Ivan with the switchback. And these drivers, they've been in an incident together before, and actually it was on the same corner. That's a corner cut and the penalty for Man Like Donkey there. Meanwhile, Bosmot's post fastest lap, and with his teammate out, he's the one who needs to score the points to get the constructor side of the Mercedes team. Multirap making a small mistake there, giving the position to Andre Ivan. And Ricker is past Lurch, although they're still fighting. Guys, please be aware. And don't brake too late. Oh. Phil and Maurice Danielle next to each other. Whoa! Oh. Good. Oh, what was that? Maggot in the wall! Ooh. Maggot? That's not really how you should return on track. That was dangerous. Anyway, we have Maurice Danielle and we have Maggot in the pit. Both with damage and still... Oh, I missed something with all the action. Bosmot's past Alex. So, maybe another Mercedes win today. Seems like Bosmot is really quicker than Atomic and Alex, but he's also on a softer compound, so makes sense. And I said before on a good watch it. Oh! What was that? Alex making a big mistake here, taking Bosmot out, and also taking Atomic with him, but Atomic inherits the lead again. Ricker is back in second, and Bosmot in third now, Lurch in fourth, Alex in fifth, and Phil in sixth. What was that? Gee, Alex, and also a 5-second penalty. Let's see. Let's go to the broadcast here because we have to see if anyone is having damage. Alex is in trouble. Phil passed Alex there. Alex, what is going on? Alex is in trouble. Making mistake after mistake, losing position after position. Oy, 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 oy. Let's see, it seems like Amit has wing damage. Phil doesn't. It is a P5. Wow, racing points this far in the race into P5. And what I said P5 and 4. No, Lurch is in P3. Wow. And Fosfot's diving damage? Oh dear. I have to. Oh dear. This cannot end well. Botsmouth regains. Oh, P3. But there's some bit of contact with Lurch and Botsmouth's there. This is close racing. Alright, let's see from the outside if he has any damage on his car. Oh yeah, he's front wing damage. Does Lurch? No. Neither does Phil. Oh, and Alex with wheel banging with Amit there, trying to recover and score as many points as possible. But gee, Alex, you're taking so much risks. And wow, what an action here. Unarriving in 5th now, multi-river 9, man like Donkey in 10, Marizoni 11, Macklin 12. But it's Atomic in the lead, and very surprising. Very surprising, we have Rika in 2nd. But can you really call it surprising if you've been on a podium 5 times this season? Oh, yellow. Under Ivan in trouble. Ay. What a bunch of things happening here all over. Anyway, so Rika again making the most out of this whole situation, and oh, I have to watch this. Both the Racing Points Team Clown is chasing Botsmouth for this podium, and imagine how it would be if both would be on the podium. That would be some celebration. Probably using more than just a bit of champagne after that. Ahmed. Gee. Ahmed, you need to fix your connection for next week because serious lag issues. And I think that's one of the reasons why it's really difficult tonight to reach you properly. We have a yellow. Why do we have a yellow? I think it's back again. Yeah, and pitting. Alright, Phil still behind his teammate, and Lurch is still chasing down Botsmouth here. Hoping Botsmouth's tire will fall off because he's on soft. Oh, Mac will retire probably in a bit. That will have us 11 drivers left, so points for near all finishes. Oh, that's no. Oh, Phil backing out there. Also, having to defend on his teammate, and they'll probably be in a party together with each other. That will be some feisty chat there. And definitely best race of the season for this team. Whoa. I think let me try here. So I think I'll be having a look at the penalties for so far. Zatomic 0, Rika 2 warnings. No penalties, so that's not going to help them. Bosmas, no lurch. Wow. Yeah, Alex will be having a time penalty, so without any further incidents, it's pretty clear who the top 5 are, except for the order. So it's basically a battle for third between Bosmas, Lurch, and Phil. It's just waiting until one of them makes a mistake. I can tell you, it's been quite a while since Lurch been on the podium. Oh, hello now. Good to have you in as well. I think Lurch has 2 podiums in his RLH career. It's not a lot. Oh, what happened? Oh, Alex, please. You've already caused so much trouble early on, so use your brain. Be sensible. No, I think Alex's biggest problem is patience. He's quicker than these guys, but you can see he wants to move up. He wants to move up and take every opportunity to do so, even though it's probably not always a wise choice. And here comes Lurch with the attack, but he's on the inside. Oh, sorry, outside. Can he? Oh, gets hit. And Alex, what are you doing? Oh dear Alex, I think if they sue your ass for a bunch load of penalties today, it's justified. You've helped multiple drivers and you have been costing them your race. Alright, now that's destroyed Phil's chances, and please Alex, don't. Oh, here again. See? Yes, well, you've had it coming. What are you doing, Alex? Gee, that's you're taking out several drivers, come back on track like an idiot. Oh, I'm just the commentator, but if I was the steward of this race tonight, I would disqualify your ass. You're making a fool out of yourself. And it's okay to just do it to yourself, but come on. You're destroying other people's races. Alright, well, let's see if... Oh, Phil's in trouble, Oh dear, no. Ah, that's a shame, Phil losing so many positions on the last lap. And Alex spins again. Gee, you must have a shitload of penalties. What a mess you're making, mate. Oh, Phil, it's the last lap, you shouldn't pit. Phil! Don't pit, it's the last lap! oh no, no. See, now I am even mistaken because it's 1 lap to go. It was the last lap for Atomic, who has been perfect for us so far today. Rick have been great. Bossman's been great. Melterap making the most out of the situation here, and Lurch having such a great race, but just like Phil's been destroyed by others. Oh. Let's see. Well, oh my God, Ahmed, you need to improve. Oh, man like donkey, off. Well, that reached up there. Seems like it. Then again, not allowed. All right, back to action. Phil retired. Well, probably just sick of getting screwed over. Well, wow. All right, I don't know where to start because what a mess. All right, so let's go back to facts. Atomic wins the race. Does a perfect job. Is flawless today. Wins. Gets maximum points, and his rivals hardly score. So well done for that. Rika, another podium for him. Great, well done. Bossmas, great drive. Third. Multi-Wrap having fantastic race, getting fourth. Lurch, what a good race, but so unfortunate in the end that you, well, didn't get a podium. Still fifth is a great result. Well, thank you, Robin, by the way. Let's see. I don't even know the order. This was such an eventful race. In the end, Ahmed picks up 6th, Andre is in 7th, Mario Daniel's in 8th, and Alex in 9th, and G. What can I say? But Alex, you made a big mess out of things. Man like Donkey picks up the last point and Phil ends up in 11 1 lap down before the DNFs of Mag and Ben get it to win it and match it. Maggot posting fastest lap but will not get a point since he's not into the top 10. Wow, what a race. What an end. And I think some people will have a talk with each other after this race for incidents that's being caused. And that's okay, but keep it friendly with each other, guys. Well, I hope if you viewed this, you enjoyed the race, enjoyed the action, because apart from the incident, I've also seen some great racing, great overtakes, and very important is that the championship is getting a bit closer now, with Atomic gaining 25 points. And let's see, because I do have these standings here, and that means with Ben not scoring, so Atomic will get on 158, and that's still 41 points. No, 148. So that's still 41 points behind Ben, but it's a fight again, and it gets him into second, because Alex I think was 9th or 8th, and that's not a lot of points. Rika, another podium, well done, will be at 123 in 4th in the championship, so that's a great result for him. Lurch getting 10 points, nearly doubling his total. Had a great race with just a very unfortunate ending, but even more so for his teammate. Alright, so standings will be done very soon. I thank you all for watching, and don't forget we have tomorrow C2 and C4 with the extremely fast guys for C2 racing. We have C4 with the unbelievable and quick Justin and AFC, and hopefully Magic can race again. If not, there's always Brandon, Dopey, and Hackett, and lots of others very strong too. That's all tomorrow, and of course on Thursday we'll be having C fight, where the fight continues with Nika, Alex, Living Wall, Nowboy, Mikey, Law, and all the contenders then, and then we have in 6, and let's see in Scene 6 is everyone can fight Big Bear and get him off the podium. Can Cranky get his first win? Can Carla get his first podium? We'll all see so on Thursday. So keep watching, keep following us, and see you all soon. Have a good night, and see you later.